people are their own worst enemies. They ingest propaganda willingly. That's the problem. There are people still watching television. I mean, I haven't watched television in probably 30 years. I don't listen to conventional mainstream anything. I don't listen to conventional radio stations. I don't consume the propaganda, but people do. And so they don't realize how vulnerable they are and how easily hypnotized they are when they listen to it. It's not even just there now, of course. It's also in the alternative media has become this way as well. Very based in fear, not doing fine research. Integrity is not, of the highest quality. And the goal is to either get more attention or to make sales rather than to really assist the growth of truth and to be rigorous about the truth. So we have mind control involved here. And yeah, you could say frequencies are part of this. We know there's a flicker rate that affects the nervous system and the television set. There's old patents that go back decades. We know that they use also other frequency sets like HARP and NexRad and other types of radio waves and other types of microwaves, from 5G to all the different, millihertz levels that can affect your ability to think and your ability to function. But really, the main issue is that people are stuck in their ego. And they're stuck with the beliefs that they grew up with, or they're stuck in the fact that their career depends on them to continue to believe the lie. That's one of the hardest things. Can you imagine you've gone through school as a pseudoscientist, as a virologist, and now you have to, for maybe 40 years, 50 years or something, and now you have to look back at your entire career and it was a fraud? I mean, that takes some type of strength of character that most of these individuals just do not possess. So unfortunately, when we see change coming, it's slow because generations basically have to expire before the ideas of truth can arise again. And it's frustrating to witness, of course, but this is what happens. And trying to convince someone who is indoctrinated into a cult, if you've ever known anyone in a cult, because this is what this is a medical cult, is very difficult because you can't just provide evidence. They won't see it. Their mind is shrouding their eyes. And so what happens is you just have to try gently to pry open the mind with questions. It's really the only way to attempt to help them, is to ask logical questions and see if they're able to rationally reason through the questions and figure it out. And they come to their own awareness ultimately through that method.